What's up, guys? Dusty Shaw Fitness here to share with you one of the most important health hacks you can do. I know I say this about a lot of things, but I'm telling you, parasites, it is proven. Look at the research. I'll attach some clips to the video. You'll see up here, but well over 90% of Americans are riddled with parasites. These parasites are so insidious because of how difficult they are to get rid of, all right? And you can really mess yourself up if you don't know how to get rid of them properly. Top 3 things, all right? Number 1, you need to water fast, all right? You're not going to eat anything on this day. Even better if you don't do it the day before. But if you're not disciplined enough or acclimated to water fasting, then just, cut off your last meal the night before as early as you can and drink nothing but water until the next day, all right? Ivermectin and fenbendazole, all right? Those are the 2 main things you want to take, all right? There's a lot of binders you can take. I'll put a list of them on here. Add them as you desire. But these are the main 2. You really want to step it up. Coffee enemas. I know that probably sounds crazy to you at first. The leading expert, one of them, on getting rid of parasites is look up Detox Dude. All right? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion who slipped into a massive, deep depression. He spent literally millions of dollars. He was an IBJJF world black belt champion, winning tons of tournaments. One of the problems with us grapplers, MMA fighters, is we're on these mats sweating with many people, especially people from other countries like Brazil. Not knocking them, but people from different countries, especially, lower third world countries, they carry more different parasites. I noticed this because where I think I picked mine up was years ago when I was out on the streets of California and went to jail in California, and San Diego's right on the border. And you're around a lot of Hispanics. Again, guys, I'm not saying anything bad about them. We just have different things. They live different. They can tolerate more than we can. All right, just like you don't want to go kissing your dog on the mouth because you can get parasites that way. All right, we all know that it's much healthier to eat your meat, relatively. Not raw, but you don't want it well done, all right, because you're cooking a lot of the nutrients out. You burn it, becomes carcinogenic. But if you're eating too raw of meat, especially certain types of meat, dirtier meats like pork, carries parasites, all right? So some of the ways you get them. But like I said, if you want to really add to this, you get yourself an enema. Make sure you only buy organic coffee. You're going to French press the organic coffee, add some Baja Gold or Celtic high quality sea salt to it so that the coffee doesn't dehydrate you. And if you're sensitive to stimulants like caffeine like me and it causes you anxiety, then you can add some liquid lemon balm to it. And you can also take some supplemental L-theanine and magnesium, either magnesium glycinate or magnesium L-threonate. Those are the 2 best. Glycinate calms the body, threonate passes the blood-brain barrier. Make sure when you do the coffee enema that you leave the enema inside of you for a little bit so that it helps air out the gas. But do this and just look at your stool afterward and notice all the worms and parasites that you've gotten rid of. if you was to just do one of these things, or try a mild thing, people talk about like black walnut or a few different supplements. If you just irritate the parasites and don't actually kill them all, they will go embed themselves deep within your colon and in your brain and start causing much more damage, wreak all kinds of havoc. So you really want to nuke them to make sure it's fully effective. So again, guys, look at the things I put up here in the captions. Give this a try. I guarantee you, you will feel so much better. Well over 90% of Americans have parasites, and they are causing anxiety, depression, brain fog, cognitive decline, autoimmune disease, all kind of things. This is proven. So again, guys, give this a try. Guarantee you, you will see them in your stool and you will feel way better. One other thing, guys, make sure you start out with the heaping tablespoon of castor oil first thing that morning. All right, just want to reiterate that. Then move on to the coffee enema and the ivermectin and fenbendazole along with the castor oil. So those are the top 3.